People, Better Best Dog here, Fit Bully TV, also my channel as well too, so you'll see this on both. We got Gia here. She's right now coming off of house arrest. Why was she on house arrest? I'm sure we all have a dog that likes to be a little rambunctious, that likes to basically give you a hard time, super high energy. She's starting stuff with the other dogs. So I had to bring her over here a few weeks back to get a, an assessment, a little correction from Trev here. So that being said, now she's gonna be moving to probation. Why is she going on probation? One of the things that we did a few weeks back was that Trev was like, yo, everything you got to do with her moving forward, it has to be on a leash. Has to be on a leash because she doesn't respect you. That's why you're losing control. So, that being said, what I've been doing, she's had a leash on for everything. Anytime she comes out the crate, I walk her to the back door, let her outside to do her business. Anytime she comes back inside, put her right back on the leash, right back into her crate. And that's all we've been doing. Everywhere we go, she has this leash on for a reason. So now, as you can see, she's calmed down. She's finally kind of a little calm. And that's what we're looking for. Now, probation. What do we got to do with her now? It means we need to tighten her up. Now, why was she rambunctious? Why was she all over the place? Well, we missed a few steps early on. With Gia specifically, she injured her leg early on. If you don't know her story, she was confined to the crate for a few months, so she didn't get a lot of desensitization, didn't get a lot of human interaction as well too, and that's what led her to kind of go a little crazy. So imagine being confined to the crate and you can't do nothing. You're just stuck there because you're letting your leg heal. So with her, now that she was put in my hands, I still didn't do enough with her as well too. That was another step that was skipped. I didn't realize that all the things that I needed to do with her at the time, because I was still learning dogs as well too, working with my first dog, Nala. But now we got Gia now. Like I said, I've been doing the leash thing, been doing a lot of corrective work with her with the leash, and now she's moving to probation, which we're gonna start using the clicker to make sure we get her attention in everything we do. So what does that look like? One, you wanna make sure you have some treats. Two, of course, have a clicker. In this case, I can't find any treats. So I'm gonna use the next thing that motivates her, which is going to be a bite pillow. So whatever motivates your dogs, excuse me, I need to slow down. Whatever motivates your dogs, you always want to make sure you use that to your advantage when you're working with them or training them. So Gia, she is food motivated. She's also toy motivated. So in this case, I'm going to use a toy since I don't have any treats. And I'm going to use the clicker to guide her. So come on, Gia, let's go. Good girl. Now you always want people around like Stan and Trev because they can help in times like this. Like I said, Trev helped me correct her as far as the leash. And then Stan taught me how to use the clicker the other day. You can go find that episode on Fit Bully TV. So, oh yeah, so now she's tuned in. Now what she used to do, anytime the pillow would come out, or the flirt pole or the burlaps, she would automatically start going crazy, start barking like crazy, acting like a complete nut. Now, that, as you can see, she's a lot more calm. Her energy is finally mellowed out because we've been doing a lot of corrective work with this leash. And now she knows who's the boss. So she also knows that she can't bite on this thing until I say. That being said, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna do some simple stay commands. I'm gonna come back to her, using the bite pillow, using the clicker to mark all the good things that she's doing. All right, G, you ready? Stay. One thing that Stan also mentioned to me, make sure you want to keep talking with them as well too so they get familiar with your voice, but the clicker also marks all the good things that you're doing. In my head, I'm counting to 5 every single time to signify to keep her focused. I'm going to come back to her. Yes, work! Come on. Come on. Oh, missed that. Come on, work. Let's go. Come on. You know what I'm doing. Come on, let's go. There you go. Good girl. Now, obviously, we got to work on her targeting. Come on, Gia. Good girl. So she's also the type that, unless you're playing with it, she won't do anything with it. So, let's do it again. Come here. Sit. Good girl. Stay. Every 3 steps I take, I'm clicking it, increasing the distance. Now, when I get back to my position, I'm going to count to 10. And I'm going to go right back to her. Work! Good girl, Gia. There we go. Good girl. And this is her reward. Now I'm gonna tell you one thing, people. If you want your dogs to be better, it is a patience game. Patience is the name of the game. I'll tell you right now, she had me stressing. She had me like, yo, am I gonna figure this out? And if you have a dog that's doing the same thing, all right, Gia, out. Good girl. That's it. Good girl. And I'm gonna mark those behaviors as well too. But like I said, better dogs require better you, requires a lot of patience, and most importantly, good energy. Stay. That's what I'm gonna do before we put her up. Good girl, Gia. Work. Good girl. Good girl. Yes, come on, let's go. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Come on, work. Good girl. Yes, good girl, Gia. And just like that, people, patience is the name of the game. Get good people around you. Once again, use some tools to help reinforce some of the behaviors that you're trying to work on. The leash is definitely an extension of yourself as well too, so always use that leash if you have a hard-headed dog to correct them. Make sure you're guiding them. These dogs need leaders, people, and that's exactly what you have to be for them. So stay tuned, people. Take care of your dogs. The only way you get better is by putting yourself in uncomfortable situations like I am in this one. Stay tuned, people.